Hi everybody, my name is Winza and you're watching Winza101. So I was supposed to record this video about 2-3 weeks ago, and then this coronavirus happened. Coronavirus! But today I'm coming to you to talk about how I was able to bring my dog Nemo from the States to Spain. So it wasn't really a long process, but I'm just gonna go through exactly what it is that you're gonna need if you're planning on taking your pet from the States overseas, and it does vary on each country. So I'm just gonna specifically talk about my experience, obviously what I had to do to bring Nemo here, and the requirements from Spain. So first things first, do your research. Obviously go on Google, try to get as much information as you can on the country that you're moving to, what requirements that you need from that specific country in order to bring your pet. So I scheduled a doctor's appointment for Nemo, and we went in, and she and I basically told her we were planning on moving to Spain in the next few months, and what is it exactly that we're going to need in order for him to be able to be allowed into the country here. And so she spoke to me, and basically what she told me was that Nemo was going to need to get microchipped, and your dog also needs to have a rabies vaccination. You can do that within the same day of the microchip implantation or before. If your dog is already microchipped, that's fine, as long as the microchip does not expire before you move to your new country. So the microchip can be 1, 2, 3 years old. As long as it doesn't expire, then it should be fine. Remember that the rabies vaccinations must be done after your dog is microchipped. If the rabies vaccination, if you get them done before your dog is microchipped, it's not going to be valid. So make sure you get that done after or on the same day that he or she is microchipped. So the paperwork that you're going to need is the rabies vaccination, the microchip certification, and the health certificate completed and signed by the veterinarian. So when you go to the vet and you tell them that you're planning on moving overseas with the pet and what exactly you're going to need, they should have that paper. If not, I'm gonna put the link to the health certificate down below in the description box so you can find it and you can print it out and take it to your vet. And so the last thing you're going to need is payment. You're going to want to make an appointment with the USDA, and when you make the appointment for the USDA, you're going to want to check to see where the nearest location is to you. So I have the link to the USDA department in the description below as well. I would suggest that you call at least 2 weeks ahead of time to make the appointment, because when I called to make the appointment, they had no available spots, and I had to drive to Gainesville, which is where the USDA department in my state is, drop off the paperwork, drive back home, which is like a 3-hour drive each way, and then have them like overnight it to me, because I was leaving like 2 days after that, which was really stupid of me. So I suggest make the appointment 2 to 3 weeks before, so that you can secure your spot and not have to go through what I went through. So that's basically what you need to do to get your pet here in Spain. So the airline that I used to fly in from Miami to Madrid was Air Europa. So once I bought my ticket to come here, I called the airline just to make sure that they had available spots for pets on the plane, because each airline, there's like a certain amount of pets allowed on each flight, so you have to call. With Air Europa, I'm not sure about any other flights, but with Air Europa, to have your pet fly in cabin with you, they must be less than 8 kilos, which is about this many pounds, because I don't know the metric system, sadly. Your pet has to be in a carrier, and it has to fit under the seat in front of you. So I googled all that, I got all my information, I called Air Europa to make sure there was space available on the flight so Nemo could come with me. They said yes, and that moment I bought his ticket. Yeah, that was it. Once we got to the airport, we checked in. They didn't ask for his papers. I mean, this is just Miami airport the night that I flew. I'm not sure how it is every single time, but this was my experience. We got there, we checked in, They didn't even ask to see the pet or nothing. We went through security. Once I went through security, because I never flew with Nemo before, so my first time flying with Nemo was internationally. We got through security, we got on the plane. I thought that was so weird because I thought they were gonna ask me for paperwork or anything, but they didn't ask me for anything. Got on the plane. Nemo was good. He's such a good dog. He stayed quiet the whole time. And then we got to Madrid. Once you get through security and you get through customs, they're gonna head over to baggage claim. So once you get over to baggage claim, this is in the Madrid airport. Behind the bag, in the same area where the baggage claim is, behind you, are gonna be like little offices. And there's this one specific office that's going to say claim livestock. So you need to go in there and claim your pet. So once you go in there, make sure you have the certificate with you, the one that you got notarized and stamped by the USDA. It's gonna have the certificate reference number of your pet. You need to present that, and they're gonna write it down, and then you're gonna need to present your pet. Once you present your pet, they're going to get the scanner and just scan the chip that's inside your pet. And then after that, they take your certificate and they stamp it. And that's it. That's it. We went in, got the rest of our luggage, and we went home. That was how easy it was. But yeah, I was so stressed about this. And it was for no reason. Don't stress out too much. I know it's kind of scary dealing with bringing your pet overseas and everything that has to go along with it, but I'm going to link everything in the description box, all the paperwork that you're going to need. I'm also going to link the carry-on that I got for Nemo down in the description box. It's such a great carry-on because it closes and it opens, so when like he's on the airplane, he has room to stretch and everything. Also, I think that's about it. Everything that you're gonna need if you're planning on traveling to Europe with your dog, all the paperwork, everything is down in the description box, so make sure you check that out. And other than that, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Sorry it's been forever since I uploaded, but with this whole coronavirus thing going on here, it's just super crazy. And on my next video, I'll make sure to talk about it and give you guys an update on what's going on with that. But other than that, Nemo and I are signing out. Say bye, Momo.